There's definitely a demand for New Zealand product and how we grow it. Every day there's people driving up and down the road because the main road intersects the station, so you're always farming in a fishbowl to a degree. The number of times you have sheep in the yards and people are just stopping to take photos. It's just that impression of our agriculture and how we are growing a clean animal. I'm Kathryne Easton, farmer and station manager in the far north near Te Kau. Parengarenga Corporation is a multi-dimensional property with approximately 14,000 hectares of forestry, and then we have the sheep and beef part of it, which is just under 6,000 hectares, around about 5,000 effective. We surround Parengarenga Harbour on two sides. The property actually spans both coasts. The forestry is mainly down the western corridor and the farming operation in the middle and out to the east. It's a beautiful spot. If you're into your hunting and fishing, it's a dream. To be honest, I haven't got to go fishing yet. I've just been a little bit too busy. There's a lot of area taken up by the rushes, so there's lots of opportunity just in the land itself through the basics of fencing, subdivision, fertiliser and pastures. So we've got a lot of opportunity without doing anything fancy. Because we are the biggest contributor to the harbour and landmass, it's really for me saying, let's look at the environment and work backwards. So what is the harbour looking like? What is our potential impact on that harbour and how can I mitigate it? We've got a lot of fingers that run down into the harbour, little mini peninsulas. For there it's really about looking at what we can do with those sheep because they are the least impact through both footprint and output, and have our cattle back on the lighter soils further up the catchment so there's less impact.
No, just sort of.
The purpose of the carboniser is to be able to take a lot of our waste wood from our forestry, cut it up and we load it to a certain temperature and then hold it at that temperature until it pyrolyses and produces a carbon product. We're going to look at options around applying it into the pasture, looking at it as an animal lick, hopefully to reduce the use of anthelmintics, and also possibly as a growing medium. You've grown a tree, you've got a waste product, we turn that waste product into a valuable product, add it back to our pasture, and the cycle continues. If we were to actually move up the chain to the next size, then we can look at actually capturing the energy off that as well. So I moved up here pretty much between Christmas and New Year, started on New Year's Day. In a past life I was a fertiliser rep for the incorporation, so I had a bit of a knowledge of the property. This was like my dream of having a big farm, which I can't achieve by myself, so why not come and do this? Parengarenga is a iwi incorporation, so structure being a chairperson, the trustees, a general manager, myself and then my team. There's a staff of around about 15 here, a diverse range of people and ages. There hasn't been a lady here before, obviously, and I guess you bring in some methods that aren't what they've normally done. It's really just how to get everyone on that same waka, enhancing the incorporation and what we grow so that we can take that to a world market and have our hand in our heart that we've done a good job. Nothing better than being out on the farm with the animals, being able to see an achievement and an outcome, whether it's paddock to plate or paddock to sea. As long as we're sort of covering off both of those, that's good for me.